Greetings, fellow collectors. The Curio Hunter here. Welcome back to another unboxing. Tonight I've got special guest Tyler with me,
Hello, how's it going?
and we are unboxing a historic autograph, the Washington Chronicles box. We'll switch over. That's what it looks like. There are 6 10-card packs inside, so we're going to go ahead and get into it and see what we come across. Always hopeful for some nice relics. There's a chance that we'll get some historic, like a historic person's hair card. Which, now that I say that out loud, sounds a little weird, but I collect them and stuff. They have them in this particular set. So let's see what we get. If you need the scissors, we've got them. If not, go for it.
I think I got them open here.
All right, so the first one I have is number 13, horseback riding.
I got 18, Washington dancing.
The French and Indian War.
Got Washington's dog. It's a lot of dogs.
Edmund Randolph. Sadly, I don't know much about him, so I'll have to look him up.
Got Alexander Hamilton.
Know a little bit more about him. Battle of Princeton.
I really hope I say this right. The Battle of Brandywine.
So there is the possibility of dirt relics from some of the battlefields. I know that is one that's, it might be in this set. It's definitely in Founding Fathers. My next one is Horatio Gate.
Then I have the Defeat and Surrender at Yorktown.
Inauguration.
Then I have the man himself, James Madison.
Bank Bill of 1791.
Then I have nonpartisanship. George Washington was very, very against just having like 2 political parties.
Okay. Next, I have Confederate General Robert E. Lee. And if you're like me, you're saying to yourself, wait a minute. But in looking at the back of this card, evidently he married George Washington's step-great-granddaughter. Because otherwise, I was going to say, what in the world is he doing in this Washington Chronicles set? But evidently he married George Washington's step-great-granddaughter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Next I have Oni Judge.
I've got what looks to be a quote. There is nothing which can better deserve our patronage than the promotion of science and literature. Knowledge is in every country the surest basis of public happiness.
Good quote right there.
Yeah, microphone, particularly historical.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
Next, got one that says Myth wore a white wig, and on the back of it, it says that George Washington did not actually wear a white wig. He preferred his own hair.
there you go. I have the last one of my first pack is Kidnapping George Washington, which is kind of interesting. The back tells of a plot to try to kidnap George Washington during the American Revolution. So I will probably be looking into that card more because that's the kind of thing that I'd like to explore and tell the viewers about a little bit more. So interesting.
All right. Next, I have the Battle of Assunpink Creek. I really don't know how to pronounce that.
I was going to say that is one that I don't think I am familiar with, but yeah, no idea.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Moving on to the next pack, Mount Vernon Plantation.
Next, I have Surveyor Washington.
Bushrod Washington. Never heard of it before. That-
Next, I have Fort Duquesne. I'm gonna guess is how that's pronounced.
Is it possible that's Fort Duquesne? I know the spelling is all wonky, but it may, but it might not be.
Maybe it may be.
Maybe. All right. Benedict Arnold. Famous or infamous?
I have Commander in Chief. The very first.
Gotta repeat. Battle of Sinpunk Creek.
Next, I have the Battle of Princeton.
Battle of White Marsh. And the thing is, there's a lot of cards in this set, and we are starting to get a couple of repeats.
Yeah. Next, I have Francois Joseph Paul de Grasse.
So I believe he was maybe the commander of the French forces of the French Navy.
Quite possibly.
You might check the back while I'm getting the next card out. See if
yeah.
I'm right. But that would be my guess.
French admiral who aided George Washington in the Battle of Yorktown. So,
there you go.
Yeah, pretty important guy.
Christopher Shields.
Next, I have the Constitution is effective. I'm gonna say that's referencing when I think it was New Hampshire was the 9th state to agree to go by that Constitution.
My next one is the first State of the Union address. I guess it had to have started somewhere, but I guess I've never really thought about it.
Next, I have the Coinage Act of 1792, and that's when it was established that the silver dollar was currency.
Washington's burial site.
Next, I have the Northwest Indian War.
Another quote, human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected.
Next, I have Myth, the White House. This is when George Washington never actually lived in the White House. He designated where it would be, but he never got to live in it.
And then my last one is the Copyright Act of 1790, and this is a special one. It's, shiny, but also this one is number 29 out of 49. So, there you go. Get excited over the Copyright Act.
Oh, yeah. And then here, my final one of this pack is to repeat the Northwest Indian War once again.
All right. Last two packs. We have Letter Writing by Washington.
I have the College of William and Mary.
Ice cream. George Washington regularly served ice cream to visitors.
I can't blame him. Next, we have Turned Down by the British Army.
Alexander Hamilton, a repeat.
Here we got Paul Revere, known famously for going around and warning that the British are coming.
One of 3 or so riders on that night, but probably the most famous one
Yeah.
of the group. Great Seal of the United States.
Hasn't changed very much.
Nope. Can't say that it has.
Alright. Got another repeat here. Battle of the Assunpink Creek.
Battle of Germantown.
Then I have Charles Cornwallis, who was one of the leaders in the British Army. He was fairly successful, but he had to surrender in the siege of Yorktown.
Which I believe effectively ended the American Army.
Yeah, it was practically over at that point.
All right, Thanksgiving Proclamation. I don't think they pardoned turkeys back then, but I think they proclaimed National Day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I have the Constitutional Convention of 1787.
Right. Washington, D.C.
Next, I have the great state of Vermont, which was declared a state on March 4th of 1791.
Washington's death.
Next, I have the Treaty of Greenville, which settled the fighting between some of the Native Americans and the United States of America.
Got another quote card. New coach dog arrived for the benefit of Madame Moose. Her amorous fit. Oh my god, I can't. Her amorous fit should therefore be attended to. Yeah. I'm not very good at quoting here.
All right, I have the right here. I have the myth battlefield victories. I believe that is referencing how George Washington actually lost many battles, and at one point, the whole war was almost lost until I believe it was Nathaniel Greene. Nathaniel Greene's victories turned the war.
And my last one is a shiny one. Not as shiny as the other one. This one is Treaty of Paris. It is one of 199. It is not.
Next, I also have a shiny Treaty of Paris.
Oh well. So we've got 2 of 100. We got 1% of all of the Treaty of Paris shiny cards that were
That's crazy.
here in this episode. Even. So, you want to switch back to the other camera angle, and so that has been it for the Washington Chronicles. So what do you think of this particular thing?
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was just going to be a lot of the way more known things, but it kind of went into a bit the obscure history as well.
Mm-hmm.
And even the myths and some of the quotes from it. So I thought that was really cool.
And that's what I enjoy. It's things that people might not have heard about, but are interesting nonetheless. Do you have a favorite card from the ones that we've opened tonight?
I think I'd have to say the myth that he won a lot of battles. That's a big misunderstanding. He was a great commander, but he really didn't. Especially at the start, he lost a lot, and not very many people know that.
It's very interesting that the commanders of the Continental Army didn't get along, and it's like actually to the point of almost undermining each other for political purposes or prestige or whatever. It just kind of boggles the mind anymore to think about that happening. Back when you're trying to win a war, you think everybody would sort of be on the same side, team players, but I don't think that was the case in this particular is quite different.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite card has got to be the kidnapping General Washington, or the plot to do so. I'm definitely going to have to look this one up, and if it's interesting at all, you'll probably see an episode about it sometime in the future. Well, we hope you have enjoyed this historical autograph Washington Chronicles unboxing. And Tyler, thank you for joining me for this. And it's been fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
When you're back in the studio, you're welcome to join me again anytime.
Alrighty.
All right. And with that, I've been the Curio Hunter, and thanks for joining us.